the floor is yours for the ever anticipated Gun of the Week. Now, the Gun of the Week this week, which is sponsored by one of our new sponsors, Auto Expo. I don't know, did you guys know that?
Yeah.
Did you?
They're good guys.
Yeah, they're located over there at 4615 North High in Clintonville, and it's where everyone is approved to buy that car you've been looking for. And unlike at LEPD, there's no background checks and no credit checks.
Well, wait a minute.
Car like the cars we have on the shelf over
And
there?
that's different.
Oh, driving car.
We can buy a car there. Cool.
I was gonna say no background check.
So, Ronnie, what are you holding there?
Okay, now, if I were going to tell you guys that my gun of the week was a shotgun, can anybody guess which brand shotgun that would be?
I would, but I'm not gonna say it yet because
It is a Remington 870 shotgun. And just for those of you who can't see it, we'll give you a little bit of a sound effect here. But yes, that wonderful sound of an 870. But my absolute favorite shotgun is a Remington 870. I like either the Express or the Police. It has the 6+1 round magazine capacity. I really like the Remingtons compared to the Mossbergs because they have an all-steel receiver rather than the aluminum. With an aluminum receiver shotgun, they bang up and beat up pretty easy. This one has a much better trigger group. If you've ever tried to replace a spring in a Mossberg trigger group, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. The Remington 870 is just a phenomenal gun. I think to date, there have been 10 million of them made, and as Eric said earlier, there's many police departments that use...
pretty much every cop shop you go to, when you look in the car, if there's a shotgun in the shotgun rack, that's what it is.
Yeah, they hit the 10 million mark over 5 years ago, so who knows what it is now. But.
Well, and the neat thing too, Ronnie, it's funny because you told us this is going to be your gun of the week, and the table's filled with different versions. My personal favorite is a
Little Stubby.
It's a little stubby. It's a 870 that has a 6-inch barrel on it.
So that's like, what, 3 inches bigger than the shell?
Right, yeah. Whole 3-inch shell on the barrel.
It's called a Surbu shotgun. It takes some extra paperwork and stuff, but it is still an 870 just with the very, very
And
short
there's a
barrel.
picture of us using that on
our YouTube channel.
channel, and that's one of the shotguns. That one we took and did the accurization or the reliability upgrade too, where we did the followers.
And then the other thing I brought in, and the boys haven't seen this one yet. This is my original 870 and 20 gauge that I saved for with paper route money. Actually, when I was 12 years old.
Wow! And it's a Wingmaster. It's got that very nice shiny blue finish to it. Oh, and there's that is too funny.
Yeah.
This is when Eric had his paper route, and we made a chart for him to save his money. And
he was about 24 there, wasn't he?
Does that mean that you had to supplement this portion?
I think I supplemented a little bit.
That is very cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, the Wingmaster, that's their deluxe version with the shiny blue and the beautiful wood, and then your Express is the flat matte finish, and that's what they sold probably over about 7 million of, is the Express version of it. That's what
This particular one, 20 gauge, lightweight youth model, short stock hood as well.
Yeah, and that will fit on the 12 gauge too. That youth, I like the short stock.
Now I want to tell you what I like about the 870 is one that has been broken in, where you can actually put the barrel up in the air vertically, hit the slide release, and the slide comes down.
Yeah, nothing better than that.
There is nothing, and I'll tell you too. You were talking about Mossbergs. There's too many parts when you want to clean it. The first time I took apart part of
a Mossberg,
and parts fell out. I said, "Oh no!"
The shell latches fall right out.
Oh yeah. You know, the Remington is great. It's super reliable. To me, that's the only shotgun.
And I mean, I've seen some of these cruisers that are just beat up, used and abused, and they just work.
Oh yeah.
And that's another thing too. If you're ever looking into buying a police trade-in 870, a lot of the